Yo, what's going on, guys? Me, Rick, is back with a new video, and today is bit of a special video, and that is that I'm kind of gonna unbox some two new mice that arrived today, and those are both mice that I'm actually really excited about. I became like kind of like a mice collector because I really like collecting different mice and actually trying them out as well because I'm a guy who gives pretty much every mouse a fair chance and kind of stick around with what I think feels the best for me and I do the best with. So far it has been the G Pro wireless. That is just such a fucking good mouse. And whenever I try out a different mouse, I always end up falling back to this mouse. And it's not like that I'm bothered by that. It's a good mouse, but there's still some new mouse that I want to try out, and that's kind of what we are going to take a look at here. Um, now, let me actually start with the glorious mice. Now, I don't know how to put that, but I when I heard about all the give me a second, I'm gonna put some music in here. When I heard about all the lightweight mice, right? I never knew what to expect. Like I was like, I really want to try it out, but I'm not sure about it, you know. And it's just weird because I tried two of them. One is the Extra Fi mouse that has like a really weird shape, and I like the shape of it, but it felt so light that I just don't know. I couldn't get used to it. The flicks were really good, but when it comes down to being consistent with it on some ranges, I ended up not being very consistent. But I don't know if you need to lower the sensitivity because you get a lighter mouse, right? That will kind of make sense because you're doing faster movements, so therefore it would make sense to lower the sense. I didn't do that, so I don't know. But let's take a look at this mouse. So this is the Glorious Model D. Now I have the Glorious Model O, and I really do not like the shape of the Glorious Model O. As you can tell, I'm like a palm gripper, so whenever I hold my mouse, it's pretty much my hand is lying on the mouse, and that's why the G Pro fits me really well. And the same goes for the G Pro 703. But that one is a bit heavy. That one is actually pretty good. The weight is like, I think it's like 82 grams or maybe 90 with the weight. I don't think I played with the weight. No, I have no weight in. I think it's like 80 grams. And it's a good mouse. It's a good mouse. But let's go to the Glorious Model D. Now, the reason I stopped using the Model O was, like I said, was the shape. The Model O has a very flat shape. And apparently a lot of people like that. But I don't. Because many people are complaining about the hump in the G Pro and like the G703. It looks like a lot of people do not like that hump, but for me, I really like it. It makes my hand literally fall perfectly into the palm, so therefore I'm a big fan of that hump. The Model O didn't have that. I think the D has a different shape, so that could be one that actually has a hump in it, and that's kind of why I want to test it out and see. You can see here it's 86 grams. That is really low for a mouse. It's not as lightweight as like the Final mice or something, because I think they go even lower. But 86 gram is really light. That is probably as light as you can go if you do not go for a Final mouse, which, let's be honest, nobody wants to go for them because they're all sold out all the time, and they go for like a lot of money, and it's just not worth. I just don't feel like it's worth getting one. Especially for me, because I'm not, like I said, so far lightweight mouse have not convinced me at all. So we'll see if the Model D is going to change that or not. But let's open up that bad boy. God dang it, man! Opening stuff up, that's hard, you know. That's a rough one. All right, so am I able to do it? Yo, oh, there's another one here. I'm dumb. Okay, listen, I'm not a good packet opener, okay? I'm really not. I struggle with that quite hard, okay? Jesus Christ. 5 years later. There, come on, man. What's the problem, bro? Ooh, what the fuck, bro? What the heck? Okay, I see. That looks clean. I forgot that I ordered the white one, but that looks good. Is that glossy? No, that's not glossy. All right, so this is the package. We're gonna put that away. It looks very nice. I think they have some stickers in it. As you can see, Glorious has it's a really cool logo. I would love their mice if I can get used to them, because I like the brand. I like the way the mouse looks. It's just a lot of times it does not really fit up to my hands. All right, Glorious here with a. This is like a package, and no, I know it's just for like to make the mouse dry out or something. There's a nice little ladder from the CEO, I think. Looks really nice. Then it has some glorious additional. What is that? Skates? Oh, is that for in the bottom of the mice? Wait, what is that? Don't know if I want to put those on. I guess we could do that. The logo looks awesome. I mean, and I'm saying this as a bald man, so or kind of bald man. Not really bald, I just have a very short hair, but hey, that's still bald, kind of. Cool sticker here. Looks nice, kind of. There's so much stuff in here. Holy cow, look at this. Like, it's like, Jesus, man. Is it, what the heck? There's another one, Glorious PC Gaming Race. You can see all the products and shit. Really nice, looks very nice, I like it. And here's like the DPI settings. So, oh, there's the bottom two. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, 400, 800, 600, 3200, obviously. Okay. So, one thing I'm really excited about this mouse, and like I told you before, is the hump in the middle. Like, for me, that is a really big deal. I would really like to grab the Model O real quick, but I kind of don't want to do that right now. But you can look it up yourself. The Model O is really flat, where if I look at this mouse right now, it actually looks like it has this hump. Now, I'm a really big fan of that. Let's see. It looks even fucking... That looks even higher than the G Pro hump. What the heck? Look at this, guys. If you look at the mouse here. That is a huge front side here. And now look at the side of the G Pro. That is even higher. That is insane. Well, give me a second. Let me put that bad boy in my hands. I like that a lot. Like I said, I'm a big fan of that. So that is really cool. I can't wait to try that out. We have the mice wheel here. Feels really good. Big buttons on the side. No problems pushing them. I liked the one from the G Pro as well, even though some people complained they were too thin. So I've never had too much issues with those. The nice style of the holes in the surface here looks very stylish. Also at the bottom. Apparently they said the Model D is for really small hands. I never thought that I have small hands, and it seems to fit me perfectly. So I can't wait to try it out. Looks very nice, guys. This is the glorious Model D. A very sweet, good-looking mouse. Can't wait to try it. But like I said, be careful. If you want to order one of those, there's the glorious Model O and the glorious Model D. And they look very different in shape. Like, very different. The glorious Model O is very flat. Like, literally very flat. And I did not like I didn't like the shape. Some people love it, though. So be sure you check out which one you would like. And I think they come in glossy and like this. Like, this is not the glossy one. The glossy one is kind of like I say, glossy. And I could imagine you have a really good grip on it. But I don't know. But yeah, that one looks super cool. Can't wait to use it. And I'm going to make sure I give it a fair try. So let's put this aside. Now, putting this here and putting the G Pro next to it. Here we go. I also got the mouse mat from Glorious. And it feels really good. I had some issue where with those feet here. I was never a big fan of those feet. I have to say that right away. I've never had too many mice with those feet here. But it seems like on the surface of the Glorious one, it feels quite good. I had some issues on other surfaces with it, with those feet, but seems really good. All right, let's move on. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's something I hate as well, when mouse buttons are bind, that they go forward and back on Windows. Like, who the fuck needs that, man? All right, whatever. All right. Dude, man, how's the music always going out? Here we go. Okay, so the next one is a SteelSeries mice. Now, I have some personal love with SteelSeries, and I don't know if some people can share that with me or not, but I think that SteelSeries does very, very solid mice. Honestly, I had, for the longest time in Overwatch, I used the SteelSeries Rival, and apparently this is already the third version, Rival 3, so it looks like they try to go all out. You can see on the design here on the side that it looks like a mouse who already has one of those humps again in the middle. Like I said, I'm a very, very big fan of that hump, especially as a palm gripper. Make sure if you have like a claw grip or like a any other grip that you make sure you notice that it looks like it has a hump in the middle. So let's take a look at this bad boy. Like I said, I have some personal love with SteelSeries because I always use their mice. I really like their software as well. You can do some cheeky stuff there with the. They have some really cheeky stuff in their software where you can. There's like some. Yeah, there's like a setting where you can make sure that it's always a straight line instead of like. I don't know how to explain it, but I like their mouse software a lot. And like I said, I used the SteelSeries rifle for a very long time. And I ordered the Sensei as well, which is really nice. Don't like the shape of the Sensei too much, but it's a very solid mouse. I did really well with it in games, so I'm a big fan of the SteelSeries mice in general. Here we go. Now, if we compare the weights, like the Glorious Mice right here, the lightweight mouse, is 68 grams. This bad boy here from SteelSeries is at 77 grams, which is very nice. Like, that is really good for a mouse, especially because the G Pro that I've always used is like 80. So I feel like I might end up using the SteelSeries more than the Glorious. We'll see, because I'm not sure if I can get used to lightweight mouse. Honestly, I feel like if it's too light, I feel like it's harder for you to memorize the movements if you can barely feel the mouse at all. And 77 grams sounds really good to me, so that's already a big plus for me, because I don't want to go too light, but I feel like everything around 80 grams is really good, so we'll see. So they have a wired USB. Now, there's always one issue with SteelSeries, and some people hate it, some people do not mind as much, but SteelSeries has a habit, it feels like, of doing not the best cables of the mouse, right? There's not a proof that this cable is not good, but what they do is something that I barely see on any mouse anymore, which is the cable. It's not a braided cable, as you can see. I don't really mind that because I'm using like a bungee, and I had some really good mice with this cable, so I do not really mind as much. But I realized this with the Sensei as well, that they never use braided cables. For example, if you can see here on the lightweight mouse, it's a very nice cable that seems to not really, no matter how you put it, it's not really changing its form or getting a dent in it, where the SteelSeries cables are the really old ones, the normal cheap ones that you always have everywhere. But like I said, I don't mind that. Like, I don't think it's as big of a deal as many people make it to be, but maybe I'm still not there yet, but I've never had issues with this cable, so it's not like I don't mind, really, but we'll see. Let me get this thing off here. All right, so we have the mouse here. That looks very clean. Look at this mouse, man. That is a good-looking bad boy. It has a hump. I'm not quite sure if it's similar to the G Pro yet. It really looks like it's quite similar, though. So let me see how it feels in my hands. Okay, I like that. I like that. Very good palm grip mouse as well, it seems like. They have the button up here to change the DPI. I never know why people use that. Very thin side buttons. I'm not sure if people are going to be fans of that, because I heard that people like having thick side buttons, but it probably won't be a big problem for me. I got always used to side buttons, no matter how they looked. But this is a very good-looking mouse. Look at this bad boy. Very clean. So I really like this as well. I'm going to give those guys a fair try. Let me know if you guys are a fan of one particular mouse. But like I said, the shape of all of those look already really good to me. So I cannot wait to use them. So for a summary real quick, we have the Model D in the middle with 68 grams. I got that today. I don't know why the box is so dirty. But I got this today, 68 grams. We have this new SteelSeries mice right here that looks really clean, the Rival 3 with 77 grams, very solid. And we have a G Pro here, 80 grams. Always my default mouse. Whenever I play video games, I always end up falling back to that bad boy. And we'll see if that is going to be the case here again. Let me know, guys, if anyone of you uses one of those mices, or what your guys' opinions are on those. I'm a guy that just ended up having a lot of mice because I try out every one of them, because I always feel like there could be this one mouse who gives me this little bit of edge compared to the others. Usually doing really well in shooters and video games, so it's not like, but I always try to max out my abilities if that is possible. Now, I was always a big fan of the mouse wheel of the G Pro. I don't think I'm ever gonna change that. I don't know why, it just feels right. This one feels really solid too from the Model D. And the SteelSeries ones is kind of deep inside. That's kind of what I realize right now. It's really deep inside the mouse. I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, let me know, guys, in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe some of you guys enjoy that stuff. But yeah, let me go back real quick to what I said, actually. So since I always ordered mice, I'm not really wasting money on a lot of stuff in real life. So whenever I see a mouse that I want to try out, I'm just going for it. And I end up with like 20 mice behind me, like the Razer Viper wireless, the Sensei. I have like some lightweight mice, the Extrafy and the Model O. I have like the G703, like the one from Corsair. A lot of different mice in the background that I might gonna do some kind of thing where I'm collecting them and putting them into some sort of I don't know. Some sort of thing where I can make sure that they look good. But I'm a guy that also played with all of them for the most part. So if you guys have a question to if I like a certain mouse or not, hit me down in the comments down below. Guys, have a good one, and see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Peace out.